Where do you stand on that right now? Do you support passing a DREAM Act without some sort of chain migration aspect
I'm
or border
interested
security?
I'm interested to see what Raul Labrador and that group presents today. There's a general outline of a bill there that looks like it has promise, but I'd like to get my hands on that bill and read it specifically. But it portends to address visa overstays, chain migration, border security, and issues such as that. So I think there is room to do something. A lot of people are forgetting that DACA, Obama's expansion of DACA, because it existed before Obama in some form, but his expansion of DACA only applies to people who got here before January 1st, 2010. Anybody that got here after January 1st, 2010 has no special privileges or immunities conferred on them by Obama's DACA. So if we hit the deadline of March and nothing is done, guess what? Everybody that got here before January 1st, 2010 merely gets treated like all the people who got here after January 1st, 2010. It's not the crisis that people are making it out to be.
Well, because watching those deliberations, it didn't even come up, that aspect. Would the actual legislation that's passed or deal that's passed affect everybody who was brought here illegally?
That's a good question.
They're not talking about, is it just codifying the people who already received DACA? So do you think they're leaning toward everybody who was brought here illegally?
Once you say there is no deadline, then you have legalized illegal immigration or undocumented immigration. If you say, instead of having a date specific like President Obama had, we're going to have no date, then it's beyond amnesty. It's opening the borders completely. So that's something people should be focusing on. Is the date going away? Is it getting moved? I don't know. But if you're just talking about renewing DACA in the sense that Obama did it, it's just a date. And you're just reaffirming that 2010 date. That might be something worth trading on chain migration or visa overstays or sanctuary cities or things like that.
The date.
Well, I don't think the date should move, but there are a lot of people who think an elephant in the room. If they're thinking it should move, they're not mentioning it in that presidential meeting. They're not mentioning it in the debates, and I don't know if it's going to get mentioned in the bills. That's what you should look for.